In this video, I'm going to be talking about why guys who exercise make more money. So the connection between health and wealth has never been more clear, but there's going to be a bunch of things that I'm going to cover that you've probably never thought of before when it comes to your fitness, your health, optimizing for your longevity. That is actually going to have massive implications with your ability to earn more money throughout your entire life. So without further ado, let's get into the first one. Now, this one might be interesting to you guys, but it is better sex life. When you have a better sex life because you're exercising more, because you are taking care of yourself, because you're confident about how you feel, guess what? You are going to show up like the man in your life. You're going to be happy. You're going to be confident. You're going to have a better mood. When you walk into work the next day, when you hop on the Zoom meeting, you're going to have a little pep in your step. You're going to be like, look at me, man. I'm a freaking G, right? Because you're having good sex, whether it's with your wife, your partner, your girlfriend, or whether it's, with girls that you're just dating. You're going to feel better. Those positive emotions that you have are going to spill over into other areas of your life, especially your work life. How great is that? You don't have to turn the lights off when you're doing it because you're actually confident in yourself. You're confident in the body that you have built. And guess what? If you're confident with yourself, if you're okay with having the lights on, your partner, your woman probably is too, which means she takes care of herself. She's more attractive. You feel better about that because you're with a girl who's more attractive, who fits you and who fits your standards. This respect, this attention that you get from women, not only does it give you confidence, but it fuels you to get these results in other areas of your life. It's an exchange, right? You're exchanging energy. You have that female energy that kind of mixes with your energy, and that is going to overflow into other areas and just really allow you to tap into your masculine side, which is very mission driven, very purpose heavy, right? Who's going out, who's crushing life, crushing your goals, and who is motivated to be a high income earner and ultimately a provider. Makes you just want to dominate, makes you want to crush it in life, makes you want to provide and just make shit happen. Now, in addition to this, you have just the overall confidence boost that you get in yourself. When you actually feel like the man, when you go to show up at work, guess what? You're not going to have more respect from your peers, people who are working alongside you, from your superiors. So that could be your boss, that could be whoever, right? They see that you're taking care of yourself outside of the gym. They're like, man, this dude is disciplined. This dude knows what he wants. This dude has goals. This dude tells himself what he wants and he goes after it. That's the kind of guy that I want as a manager. That's the kind of guy I want as a boss. That's the kind of guy that I want in these leadership positions because he's a strong and charismatic leader who can help others do what they need to do and fall in line. Overall, guess what? People like people that are more attractive. People prefer people that are more attractive, right? You go into an interview and you've got apples to apples comparison, except for one is better looking than the other. The one that's better looking is going to get the job. So just think about what that means. And obviously you exercise, you take care of yourself, you focus on your fitness, you are objectively, unarguably going to be more attractive. This is so important too if you're an entrepreneur. If you're a business owner, again, you need to be that strong and charismatic leader. I don't care if you have 1 employee or 1,000 employees, you need to lead a group of people. You need to be a piece of what they want to be. You need to show them this is what's possible. This is how hard you can crush it. This is where we're going. We're right here. This is where I want to go. And when they see you hitting the gym every day, when they see that you're physically fit, you have a, large, broad shoulders and a small waist because you've actually taken the time to peel the body fat, the excess body fat off your body, and you have a strong, chiseled physique, they're going to be like, man, this dude fucking cares. This dude cares about himself. This dude cares about his mission, and he cares about us as a result. They looked up to you. They look up to you for your knowledge and your discipline and everything that you've accomplished in life. And it starts with yourself. That's the foundation, your body and your health. The next point that a lot of you may have already thought about, but you've probably never gone this deep before, is your energy levels. Because think about it. Your energy, if you have better fitness, better level of fitness, your heart rate pumps better. It pumps blood better to your whole body because you're healthy, you're eating good, you're working out. You're going to have a lot more energy. You're going to be more energized. You're going to have confidence from crushing your goals and seeing changes in your body, which gives you energy. And energy is like literally the foundation of what creates everything else for you in life. It creates your mood. It creates the ability for you to swing your legs out of bed and get up in the morning, go hit your workouts, go get your work done, be productive, not have brain fog, have clarity, have a good memory. I mean, it comes from energy. All of those things and all of those things that you do will then lead to you having a successful day. And when you lay your head on the pillow at night, you want to feel happy and you want to have a good mood and you want to be like, man, I fucking crushed it today. And all of that starts from your energy level. You got a sharper mind, you got a better memory, and memory is going to help you in all different areas of your work. It's going to help you in negotiation. It's going to help you in sales calls, on meetings. It's going to help you with networking. It's going to help you with interviews. years. I mean, think about, you go network, you go to a networking event, you meet a super high level dude you want to see again. You only have a chance to maybe catch 2-3 minutes with him, but you remembered his name. You remember that thing that he said about his wife. And then, 3 months, 6 months down the line, you see him again. You want to foster that connection. You want to keep it going. You say, hey, Tom, it was great to meet you a few months back. And, hey, I know what you said about your daughter, and she was, in soccer, and I was just wanting to see if she had still done X, Y, and Z. And he's like, oh my God. He's looking at you like, damn, this dude fucking remembers. This guy has a good memory. This guy must be sharp. This guy must be someone that I want to learn from, that I want to take under my wing, that I want to do business with. And hopping really quick back to the productivity piece is, you got to think about this. I mean, this literally equals numbers. You may not be thinking about how productivity and energy levels will literally make you more money, but I'm going to break down a super simple math example. I have it pulled up on my computer here. I'm going to show you. So let's just say, as an example, $50,000 a year is your salary. Just for an example, a lot of you watching this, you're probably making a lot more than that, but let's just say it's $50K a year. We're going to divide that by 2,000 as the average working hours in a year, so that you're earning $25 an hour. That's what it comes out to when you do the math. Now, you're working 8 hours a day. Let's say that's typical, but let's say only 5 hours of the day are actually really productive, where you're consistently getting stuff done. The other 3, the 3 is like wasted. You're distracted. You're scrolling on social media. You got brain fog. You're taking forever to think through a problem, right? So let's say you're wasting 3 hours a day. Well, if you're earning $25 an hour, now you're wasting $75 a day. We multiply 3 times 25, 5 days a week. Now we spread it throughout the whole week, $75 a day, 5 days a week. That's $375 a week that you're just essentially throwing down the drain because you're not fit, you're not energized, and you're not as productive as you could be. Well, if you work 50 weeks in a full year, you take 2 off for vacation, multiply 50 times 375. And can you guess how high this number is? $18,750 that you're leaving on the table, that you're essentially flushing down the toilet because you're not fully energized and productive and optimized as far as your health. That's horrible. As a $50,000 a year employee, you're leaving $18,000 on the table. Imagine if you're making $100,000 a year, or $200,000 a year, or if instead of working 5 days a week, you actually work more like 6 days a week or 7 days a week. That number becomes insane. It goes up to, $50,000 and beyond that you're just leaving on the table and totally wasting. Now, the next thing that I want to cover is something that is incredibly important, because when you work out and you exercise and you're hitting your goals, what does this do? Well, this builds an incredible amount of discipline, and it builds that trust with yourself. Your ability to say, hey, I know what I kind of want to do right now, which is fuck off, go drink with my friends, go do whatever, eat a bunch of cake. But I'm not going to do that because I have discipline and I have impulse control and I'm committed to my goals. When you do that in the gym, when you do that with going and hitting your workouts, when you do that and going and hitting your 10K steps a day goal or whatever it is, or sticking to your diet, you're building a muscle. And in your brain, your brain doesn't know the difference between, oh, we're in fitness mode, oh, we're in workout mode, we're in the work mode, we're in relationship mode. Like, it just knows that when you say you're going to do something and you stick to it, you're building like a respect contract with yourself, and you're building up that muscle, and you're building trust within yourself. And that is going to apply in your work. It's going to apply to all these other areas. When you get into the habit of setting goals and then reaching them, and consistently taking the actions and setting out the habits to reach your fitness goal, that is going to allow you to be like, okay, I can just do this in all these other areas. I can do this in work. If you're a business owner, or if you're someone who likes to crush it in work and continue leveling up, getting more promotions, getting more work, right, and making more money, then you're going to have to set these ambitious goals, and you're going to have to delay gratification, put in these steps day by day, week in, week out, and take those actions and build those habits and be consistent in order to actually see those things through and hit those goals. We all know that as well, when you are working out and you are, freaking pumping iron, you're getting after it in the gym, you're going on runs, like that relieves a tremendous amount of stress. And as a knowledge worker, as someone who works really hard, you might have to handle a lot of stress on a day-to-day basis. Maybe you're running your own business, you got employees, you have expenses, and you have logistics and timing and customers and all this stuff that you have to take care of. Like, that's stressful. You could have elevated levels of cortisol, which, negatively affects your sleep. So for you to actually go to the gym, be able to take an intentional break from your work, give your brain a little bit of a pause and a break, and then go and crush it hard in the gym, you're going to feel so much more rejuvenated and relaxed and centered and confident, so that you can ultimately show up that next day or that next few hours to work with less stress on your mind, and so you can perform better and make more money. And then obviously having less stress will help you to sleep way better as well. So when you sleep really well, you're going to have way more natural energy the next day. You're going to be in a better mood. You're going to have less cravings. You're going to be able to repair faster, recover from your workouts, build up more muscle strength, be stronger. It has so many other benefits in so many different areas. And lastly, like your overall longevity is going to be better. In life, you're working out, you're healthy, you're taking care of yourself, you're eating well. Well, that's going to allow you to have more longevity, not just in your total lifespan, but in your work span, right? How long you're able to actually continue to stay after it and continue to handle a little bit of that stress and earn and make money. You're this 300, plus pound guy who's, walking up the stairs, just to get to the workplace, and you're breathing heavy and you're doing this and you're sitting down and it's all, you got to sit down in this chair and it's like, it's hard to get up, your knees ache and all this shit, because you're not fit. I mean, dude, that's going to be a lot harder for you to just go through day in and day out. And like a full day of work is going to stress you out. You're going to get home. You're not going to have time for your social life, or you're going to think that. Because I don't have energy for that. Man, all I want to do when I get home from a long day of work is sit on the couch and flick through some, sports and some whatever. It's like you watching people on TV, they making millions, you not, right? But you don't want to do that. You want to be the guy that's fit, that's going to be able to, go through a long day of work and be like, man, that was fine. I was good. I was high energy. I'm ready to hit the gym after work. I'm ready to go on a couple dates after work. I'm ready to spend time with my wife and my kids and, go to baseball practice or soccer, drive my daughter to here or there. You want to have that energy and that longevity, right? Because if you don't have that, if you don't have that energy and that longevity in the workplace, like you're not going to be the one that gets promotions. Because in order to level up, in order to get to the next level, in order to start that next business, you got to have that mindset and that confidence and that mentality that you can actually do it, that you say, I can be that guy. I can do that. But guess what? If you don't have that, you're not going to have that trust within yourself. If you're not fit, if you're not lean, if you're not strong, you're not going to have trust in yourself, because guess what? Anyone who's not lean, anyone who doesn't have a six pack, anyone who's not fully optimizing their health, their body, and their mind, they've tried diets before. You've tried it. You've tried going to the workout. You've fallen off. You've stayed inconsistent. Maybe you go to the gym and you eat clean, but you're still not seeing the results, right? Well, what does that do? That breaks respect. That breaks that trust that you have with yourself. You said you were going to do it. You've tried, and then you've come up short and you failed. You don't trust yourself because you said you were going to get fit and it never happened. So as you can see, this is so incredibly important. And look, it's not your fault. You've been probably told a bunch of the wrong things. You don't know where to start. Maybe you have a lack of knowledge. If this sounds like you, if you're a high-performing man that wants to take your health and your body and your confidence and your earning potential to the very next level, and you're stuck, you don't know where to go. Maybe you've tried a bunch of things and it hasn't worked. Maybe you're not able to stay accountable. You're not able to stay consistent. Well, then see the link in the description. You can apply to work with me one-on-one. We can jump on a call, see if it might be a good fit. Either way, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope this opened your eyes to a few things and allowed you to make some connections about health and wealth that you never saw before. So if you liked it, drop a like on the video, leave a comment, join the conversation down below. Thanks for watching. That's it for today. Peace out.